Greetings, this is the Timeshare Traveler, episode 36, Six Waikoloa, Hawaii Timeshares. Waikoloa is located in the Big Island, north of Kona, about a 20-minute drive. And it's got wonderful sunsets because it's one of the more desert areas. But not only does it have deserts, it actually has rainfalls, rainforest about an hour drive toward Hilo from Waikoloa. You can easily find wonderful tropical places. And of course, my favorite restaurant is that of Lava Lava, which is right on the beach in Waikoloa. I'm going to now talk a little bit about my channel, then I'll go into the Six Timeshares.
Hi, this is Cliff, and I'm your timeshare traveler. The goal of my YouTube channel is improving your timeshare travels. I'll do this through timeshare video reviews, tips for using timeshares, and much, much more. I can be found on Facebook at TimeshareTrav, Twitter at TimeshareTrav, and on the web at www.timesharetraveler.com. And if you like my videos, don't forget to click subscribe below.
Okay, I'm going to be reviewing 6 Waikoloa Hawaii timeshares. Again, this is located on the Big Island of Hawaii, about 20 miles north of the airport. And these are all properties I've stayed in. There's Hilton Grand Vacations, or HGV, the Bay Club, the Kohala Suites, Ocean Tower, and Kingsland. Then I also stayed in the Marriott Waikaloa, and lastly but not least, Paniolo Greens. So the comparison criteria that I use is the room sizes, the swimming pools, close to the ocean, availability, meaning how available is it for booking, and then other amenities, kind of the catch-all: food, parking, arts, entertainment, etc. Okay, I'll go through each one of them individually, and I'll leave links to the description of the video reviews that I did for each one of the units. The first one I'm going to cover here is the Bay Club by Hilton Grand Vacations. The summary really is largest rooms, short walk to the ocean, and huge decks, wonderful outdoor decks to sit down and enjoy just the sound of the birds and so forth. Room sizes: 825 square feet just for the one bedroom, and 1,283 square feet for the two bedrooms. Points wise, it was 4,800 points, and I translate this to maintenance fees, so it's approximately $800 worth of maintenance fees based on what I have, just to give you a general comparison across different point systems that I'll have. And approximately $1,200 or 7,000 points for the two bedroom. There's two pools. Both pools are relatively small, no water slides, but jacuzzis available. I didn't find that to be a problem, but again, it's just more for your information. It's close to the ocean, but depending on depending on what unit you're in, it can be somewhere between a quarter mile and a half mile away from the ocean. There's a shuttle available across all of the Hilton properties, including the Hilton Waikoloa Hotel. Availability: it's normally available. I mean, when you're getting close, it's a little spotty what you can get, but in general, I don't find a problem booking it. Certainly, if I plan out 8 months, there's no problems whatsoever. And again, if you book off-peak options, there's even more choices. Other amenities, they have food available by the adult pool, so they have two pools, one being an adult. They have I think one of the better fitness centers, plenty of grills, and the parking is free. Okay, for my review of Kohala Suites, also by Hilton Grand Vacation, I think it had a really nice balcony, kid-friendly pool with a snack bar. Got to have that if you got the kids. And again, all of the Hilton Grand Vacations have access to the Hilton Waikoloa Hotel, so you can go to the restaurants. They have a shuttle that runs every 30 minutes. Room sizes: 1,150 square feet for two bedrooms, and it's standard 7,000 points. Again, approximately $1,200. Again, the swimming pool I mentioned, there's one, but it does have a water slide and a jacuzzi. It's more of a kid's water slide. It's not really for teenagers and stuff like that. It'd be smaller children. And again, close to the ocean. It's about a half mile. It's a little further. It's kind of right next to the Bay Club, but it's on the farther away from the ocean. So it's a bit of a walk, but you can take the shuttle. Again, my experience has been normally available, not quite as available as the Bay Club. There's just more units in the Bay Club. And but again, multiple options during the off-peak season. I actually got a special at Christmas because I used it in off-peak, and so the 2-bedroom was actually points-wise comparable to 1-bedroom. So check for specials on that. Amenities, other things is free parking, plenty of grills, and food available by the pool. So that is another option that you have. The last of the Hilton Grand Vacations unit, and this one is still being built out. It's the last to be built. It's actually being converted from a hotel. If you want to have ocean views, this is the place because you're right on the ocean, and you want to be, and you're part of Hilton. Their rental car, they charge extra if you're parking your car, and access to the hotel next door. So there's a big hotel and a bunch of nice pools there that you get access to. Room sizes, 2-bedroom is 877. It's one of the smallest of all. Well, actually, it is the smallest of the Hiltons. Standard is about $1,800, so it's a little more expensive. And 17, if you want partial ocean view, is about $3,000 for the week. The 1-bedroom can be gotten for $4,800. That's inside facing for $800 and $7,200 for partial view, so that's about $1,200. The studio, which doesn't have a kitchen, is 3,400 points, or about $600. Swimming pools, 2 pools, has a water slide. It's kind of a fun pool. I think it's very kid friendly. And then they have kind of a pool on the inside that's more for adults. And they have a lake and a tram and a boats running on it. So it's kind of an interesting place to stay. Close to the ocean, you can either view it or a short walk. And again, if you want to go to the Hilton Waikaloa Hotel, in this case, you can walk, or you can take the tram right directly to it. It's normally available, I'd say less available in Kingsland, or definitely less available than Bay Club, but I've not had an issue booking it. Other amenities, it's convenient. The stores on the property. It's a walk from the lobby for property entrance. Food available, Hilton Waikaloa, which is a walking distance you can bill back. Parking is paid, $39 a night, which is not good, and no grills. I would say that the other thing is there's just, when you walk to the hotel, they have this Asian art everywhere, and it's an enjoyable walk to do that. So that's what you have for the Ocean Tower. Okay, almost within a quarter mile of the Hilton Waikaloa is the Marriott Waikaloa. It's got everything. It's got the beach, it's got pools, it's got barbecue, it's got great restaurants. It's really a full service situation. You can rent stuff for even on the beach. So it's kind of your all-in-one location. Room sizes, it's 800 square feet, and 2-bedroom is 1,200 square feet. The 1-bedroom is $1,700, and the 2-bedroom is $3,000. They go up. There's also the not view locations To get more views, you pay more. As you can see, it's full service, and you pay a little bit more for that full service. But that's sort of the trade-off. There are 2 large pools, several hot tubs. Never an issue with getting that. They're large hot tubs. It literally is right on the ocean. You have to walk through past the lagoon, but it's really right in front of you, and you get wonderful views from multiple locations of the ocean with the restaurants and so forth. Excellent beach. They've got chairs. They've got beach rentals, your snorkel, etc. Lots of people riding, snorkeling or riding the boards out into the waves. It's in a bit of a it's protected area water, so the waves are not too strong. So it's pretty easy from that perspective. Other amenities, it's got multiple bars and restaurants. It's got a fitness center, regular music shows. Again, full service location, paid parking, 3 grills, so it's not a lot of grills. And again, beach rentals is probably what's one of the best things about the Marriott Waikaloa. Again, it's a full service. You come there, unless you want to do sightseeing, you pretty much have everything enclosed in what you need at the timeshare. And for the last resort review, it's the Paniolo Greens. This is a Wyndham property. It's got large 2-bedroom units, and you do have sunset views. You don't get them from the room. You can get them from the different areas, the parking lot for one. I had some beautiful views. And again, all of Waikoloa, because of it's somewhat of a desert, there's not, more often than not, you'll get a nice view of the sunset. It's got 1 pool. It isn't a large pool, but it's functional, and a lot of kids use it. It's about 6 miles from the ocean, so this is, if you want to go to the ocean, you're actually going to have to drive. But it's also, because it's a few miles away from the ocean, it's pretty convenient to get to Hilo if you want to do that, go to the other side for the botanical garden. So it has kind of it's the drivers, if you're doing the various tours, it's probably a good location to see all of the Big Island. It's mostly available. It's a WorldMark Wyndham owner, and it's also, I found it available on RCI. I wouldn't say highly available, but the fact that it's available for those who don't even own the timeshare but have access to RCI, I'd say it's probably, of all the units, it's probably the mostly available. They do have an activity center. The parking is free, and there are plenty of grills. So that's the Paniolo Greens. Okay, so now you can see this chart. I did a summary review of the 6 locations, and I ranked them from 1 to 6, where 6 is the best and 1 is the least, and I ranked them with room size. Again, the same goals. I got the Bay Club was had the biggest rooms. Paniolo Greens not far behind, and then there were 2 tied. The Kingsland and Koala Suites kind of had the same size. And then the Ocean Tower tended to have the smaller, and really what I mean by smaller, it was smaller in the sense of per point. So if you could get a large room, but you were paying a lot more in points. Swimming pools, the best I thought was Kingsland, but I would put Marriott very close to that. Wonderful pools, both of them. But I thought Kingsland was just slightly better. Close to the ocean, it's kind of a tie, but I gave the nod to the Marriott because it has a beach, so it's not just close to the water, but it has all the water amenities. The Ocean Tower being the nest, and then Paniolo Greens being 6 miles away, that was the least. From an availability standpoint, Paniolo Greens, because it's available, you don't have to actually be an owner if you have RCI access. I put that as the most available, Bay Club being the second, and so forth down the line. Other amenities, again, Marriott, hands down, it's a full service location, so you've got that. Ocean Tower is good because it's within walking distance of the Hilton Waikoloa, which kind of makes it indirectly a full service location, but again, it doesn't have the beach and the beach access that Marriott has. So that's why I put it at the top. And then Kingsland, because they have the regular shows and so forth, I thought, and they had a place to get food. Wasn't extensive as the Marriott or the Ocean Tower, but it was okay, and on down the line. So there you have it, the summary. I personally, I enjoyed all of them, and I tried to list what I thought were the best points, because you really should choose what works best for you based on the best points, and there probably are trade-offs, and that's as much an opinion as anything else. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more up-to-date videos on a regular basis.